Wetty like on checks, the shots that I took. Wet like on book, wet like on Lizzie. I was spinning valley circle blocks till I'm busy.
We only have 2 minutes, right?
No one's
today. Yeah, okay.
She's in love with black.
Wait.
Back in high school, I used to bust into the biz. I hit that lucky over the first in my head. I didn't have a set 13 hours till I'm in.
That's working.
Why you like to bring your 40 to it? Still that same, but in the form, but it's good. Ryan's 40, it's 40, can't control it. I'm doing fire, got that bag, I'm transport. I got that bag on me, you feel like I'm transport. The y'all that live, tell you all that way to repost it. I ain't posting this, take it off, shorty. I be booting till the morning, 3 until the morning. My little boy, want it back, I'm using what I'm rolling. Hold up, don't you owe me, or you owe me doing it. Like my eyes up a pencil, I stay rolling. Tryna diss me, I need your 6 feet. She said she missed me, she wanna diss me. Damn, I'm so crispy, saying call me Lindsay. Let her trolling, I ain't shot, I keep that easy. I was screaming, you gotta make that happen. It wasn't getting like that. Make them think it's mad. It ain't your chill. I'm new there to go with the bag. Yeah, just be there to go with the bag. Someone make that go with the bag. Go with the bag. Let me know who that go with the bag. Oh, that's it, go with the bag. You took all that, you took all that.
Gymnasium for tonight's 5A girls varsity matchup between the visiting Grandview Wolves and your Cherry Creek Bruins. Fans, at this time, please rise as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem. Number 40, Eliza Hill, and number
Sprocco gets called for a foul, it will still remain Grandview basketball.
Foul assessed on number 3, Ellis Sprocco, first, team first.
Play doesn't work and they get it to Hudson.
And Casey Kyle gets the ball.
Marlette runs back, gets it to Van Geitenbeek for the layup.
She makes 2 points.
Van Geitenbeek's on Johnson. Ooh, a nice little fall layup, and it goes in. Kyle's up at the top, Marlette guarding her. Gets it to Reed, then Sprocco. Scanning the court. A wide lane for Van Geitenbeek, and she lays it in. Johnson has it up at the top. Trying to get a play here going for the Wolves. Pulls, but air ball. Sprocco gets the rebound, gets to Van Geitenbeek, and is pushing yet again.
Reed takes the shot and falls short.
Johnson's going down, pushing it, hits Marlette for the layup, and it's in. Wolves playing man-to-man on our Bruins tonight, or as of now. Sprocco gets it at the top. They're trying to get it into Clark right now.
And she takes a shot.
And just a little high off the glass. Reed gets off with the rebound. Clark pulls for a 3, just a bit short. Gets it back to Van Geitenbeek.
And she
rolls in and out. Creek with another offensive rebound. Yet again, here they go. But refs call a travel. It will be Wolves ball after a almost 5 offensive rebound possession. Wolves looking to push the pace here. Score is 6-4 with 5 minutes left remaining in the first quarter. Cameron Brown checks in for Landry Hudson and gets it down to Alicia Davis, who will score the layup. We are tied here halfway through the first quarter. Whoa. Almost got a steal there. Wow, O'Grady totally denies Sprocco. Cameron Brown's coming down with it, gets it to O'Grady to shoot a mid-range jumper, but misses. Brown gets the rebound, but faulty communication will lead to a Bruins ball. Julia Fine-Ashley will check in for the Bruins, as well as Lauren Betts for the Wolves. Bruins ball. Van Geitenbeek with it up at top.
Now Kyle. She passes back.
Quick little pull-up, short. Fine-Ashley with the rebound. Stolen or jump ball. It will be Grandview possession. Thompson checks in for the Bruins as Reed takes a break on the bench. Johnson bringing the ball down. Gets it to Marlette. Trying to find Betts down low. Gets it.
And Bruins ball.
Thompson coming down with it. Contested by Thompson, or Johnson. Betts ends up with it, gets it to Johnson. Pulls for a 3, just a bit short. Van Geitenbeek coming down with it. Thompson finds Kyle, then Van Geitenbeek. Five-second call against the Bruins, making it a Grandview ball. A little slow start to the game. It's only 6-6 currently. Tamia up with the top. Johnson up with the top. Gets it to Betts. Misses the layup. Gets her own rebound. Finds it and makes it the basket. Van Geitenbeek, guarded by Johnson. Gets it to Thompson. Finds Kyle at the top. A nice Euro step, but just short, making a Grandview ball. Substitutions check in for Grandview with Addison O'Grady, Breland Robinson, and Landry Hudson. Mixing it up a little bit on the floor. Trying to get some offense going here with Brown with the ball, then to Hudson. Robinson finds Betts in the corner, gets it to Grady at the top.
And
just a little short. Fine Ashley's on the ground, gets it to,
and
then Geitenbeek blocks it from Brown. It will be Grandview ball under the basket. They get it to Betts, but a faulty pass with Fine Ashley ending up with it. And Geitenbeek's coming down.
Kyle has it now.
Kyle drives, kicks it back out to Fine Ashley.
Back to Van Geitenbeek.
Clark down with it, and it's called for a 3-second violation. Both teams seem to be struggling a bit with offense. It's a very low-scoring game. Hudson with it up at the top. Fine, just a bit long pass for Grady. Clark ends up with it. Then Geitenbeek's coming down. Drives on Robinson, just a little long layup. Fine Ashley with it.
Passes to Kyle.
Pulls for the three.
And
just
falls
a little
short.
long. Hudson ends up with it, pushing the ball pretty quickly. A layup and a late foul call against the Bruins. This will only be the second foul called the whole game, actually, which is
pretty good.
They're letting them play.
She makes her first.
Sink the first one. Abby Reed checks back into the game for Casey Kyle. Hudson will shoot again. This one does not, and Clark ends up with the layup. Or with the rebound.
Yes. Van Geitenbeek goes down the court.
Robinson's on her right now. Deflected, and Robinson ends up with it, and she's pushing the ball. She finds Brown, gets it to Betts. Finds Hudson in the corner for the three.
And makes it in.
Bruins call for a 30-second timeout. With a close matchup, Bruins are down 6 currently. Cheerleaders are getting onto the court right now to do a quick little performance. We will also be broadcasting the boys basketball game after the girls. So stay tuned and watch that for sure. It's also supposed to be a pretty great matchup.
Yes.
Teams are coming back on the court. It will be a Bruin ball. Seems that Bruins are beginning to double team Van Geitenbeek.
She gets the ball.
Gets it to Kyle, who finds Sparacco mid-range.
And
Deflected
blocked.
by Betts. Brown is running down with it. Long pass to Hudson and lays it in. Brown is running down with it. Long pass to Hudson and lays it in. The Grandview parent section is coming alive. Sparacco gets it, finds Casey Kyle wide open, but she chooses to drive, but foul is called on Betts. Thompson will be checking back in.
For Sparacco.
Get it into Clark. I think they're looking to find Van Geitenbeek on this play. She pulls.
And doesn't make it in.
Clark just a little short of the rim. Your first quarter score is 14-6. Grandview in favor. Johnson will check back in as well as Marlette for the Bruins.
For Grandview.
For Grandview. I think our boys teams are starting to get warmed up for their big matchup tonight.
Yep.
It's going to be a good one. And you can catch that all here on our CCSN YouTube at 7 p.m. approximately.
Oh.
Cheerleaders down. Our teams are starting to get back up on the court. Coach Evans seems to see what he can change to get our Bruins back up and amped. Get some offense rolling. Excuse me.
Sorry.
Bless you, bless you.
Sorry.
It'll be Bruins ball. Coming in. With Van Geitenbeek with it at the top. Hudson will be guarding her. Good D by Hudson. Clark drives. No foul called. Marlette. Oh, Van Geitenbeek ends. Whoa. A foul is called on number 13, Tamia Johnson. This is her first personal foul. Bruins will throw it in. Van Geitenbeek up with it at the top. Drives, finds Clark at the corner for a three.
And she
Sinks
sinks it.
I feel like Clark's kind of getting into the groove here now. So maybe trying to find Davis, gets it to her and gets it for the layup over Sparacco. Van Geitenbeek has it up at the top, gets it to Kyle in the corner. Deflected by Davis and she'll come down with it. I think, oh.
And the ball is taken by Abby Reed. Kyle makes her way down the court.
Gets it to Clark. And a bad pass will make it Grandview ball. Johnson will dribble it down. Looking for some offense going here. Double screen by the two bigs. Ooh.
Bruins ball.
Miscommunication. Van Geitenbeek comes down. A nice Euro step over Marlette.
Makes it in.
Nice smooth layup there for Van Geitenbeek. Marlette will come down, find Davis, get it to O'Grady. She gets it to Hudson, finds Marlette for the corner.
falls.
Just a little long.
Just a little long.
Reed comes down on a 2-on-1 versus Hudson. Gets to Kyle. A nice rip through. Kyle misses the layup. But it will be Grandview ball. Cameron Brown checks in for Landry Hudson. Five-point lead for the Wolves as we reach just a little, maybe a little long here of the half-minute mark of the second quarter. Cameron Brown shoots for a three. Just rolls out. But it will be Bruins ball. Probably throwing it in against a Grandview full court press, it seems to be like. Johnson is on Van Geitenbeek. Gets it to Kyle. An offensive foul called on Callie Clark. That is her second foul for this half. Thompson is getting ready to check in, who I'm assuming is to be Clark. Gets it to Marlette, long pass. Back up top for Johnson. Brown finds O'Grady. A long shot for Brown, and she sinks it.
She makes it in.
Grandview has now gotten an 8-point lead against our Bruins. Good D by Johnson. Abby Reed finds an opening, will take a shot, way off. Johnson pushes, finds O'Grady. Grady misses the layup. Cameron Brown stuck in some traffic. O'Grady misses the layup again.
Back to Clark.
A blocking foul called on, I believe it is Aaliyah Marlette. I am correct. Carly Thompson is now checked back in for the Bruins.
She checks in for Clark.
They get it into Kyle. Kyle drives again, loses the ball, and a travel is called. Lauren Betts checks back in for Addison O'Grady. Johnson bringing the ball down. Finds Brown. 3-second violation called on Betts, I believe.
Bruins ball.
Genbeek bringing it down against Johnson. Genbeek pulls and hits it. Johnson pushing the ball. Finds Betts wide open. A nice little floater and a late foul call for Betts. That is a foul on 22, Casey Kyle. That is her first personal of the night. That's just a little long for the first one. She sinks the second one.
Bruins ball. Trying to find an opening.
A timeout called by Coach Evans and the Bruins. A 30-second timeout in result of a near 5-second call on the baseline. Bruins are going to try to regroup and get a new plan going.
Cheerleaders are performing for a short amount of time.
Yep, performance is looking good.
Yep.
I think these are our JV cheerleaders actually, because our cheerleaders are actually at nationals in Florida
Yes, they are. Our Palms just came back.
with a second place finish
Yes.
in the Palms
For
division.
nationals.
Good luck to our Lady Bruins out in Florida.
Yeah.
It'll be Bruins ball again. Thompson's throwing it in.
She passes it.
Ooh, Davis deflects it. Nice defense by Johnson. Casey sets a pick, goes in for the drive.
Passes to Reed.
Almost out, but she got it.
Back to Kyle.
She drives again. Blocked by Betts. Betts with the rebound, gets it to Johnson. A foul called on Van Geitenbeek. Both teams playing very aggressively tonight. Johnson has it up at the top. Trying to get the Bruins going, or the Wolves going with something here. Gets it to Johnson in the corner.
She's looking for an opening.
Finds Marlette at the top for the three. Just a little short, hits the rim. Spracco ends up with the rebound, gets to Van Geitenbeek, who's pushing the ball. Misses
She doesn't
the
make it
floater.
in. And it's out.
It is Grandview
Grandview
ball.
ball.
Breland Robinson will be checking in for the Wolves for Tamia Johnson. Marlette's bringing it down now. Just a mix-up of some point guards here.
Kyle is blocking her. Defending.
Gets it to Betts, and she makes the layup. Van Geitenbeek's coming down, trying to push the pace here. Gets
Passes
it to
it.
Spracco. Blocked.
And it's Grandview
Will
ball.
be Grandview ball. Marlette bringing it down once again. She gets it to Davis. Ooh, nice spin move, and she finishes. Van Geitenbeek's pushing.
Pushes down.
Gets it over Betts, and
makes
she
it
sinks
in.
it. Cameron Brown's bringing it down this time. Finds Betts.
That goes
Just a
in
nice,
for the
easy layup. Nice defense by Robinson. Just a minute and a half left in the second quarter. Get it to
Kyle.
Kyle. Ooh.
She goes in for the shot and
And she
makes
makes
it in.
Marlette with it up at the top. Spin move, nice little layup floater. Unable to make it go down, make it go in.
Passes it to Reed and she makes it in.
Spracco
Passes it
almost
back.
runs into that thing. Gets it to Van Geitenbeek. Thompson
Thompson
whoa,
throws it out.
fouled. She will be shooting 2 free throws for the Bruins. Hudson and Fina Ashley go to the desk to check in.
We had a short amount of time left for our second
Bruins.
quarter.
Fina Ashley checks in for Reed. Johnson checks in for Robinson. O'Grady checks in, as well as Hudson.
Thompson makes her first shot.
Second shot.
Or second, sorry.
Johnson will bring it down. I think they will try to make this their last possession of the quarter.
Gets it to Betts. She goes in for the layup, but it is
Wow, a
blocked.
late foul call. A lot of late foul calls being called tonight. It's interesting. Maybe the refs just are not seeing everything, 100%. Betts misses the first one.
Kelly Clark subs in.
Yep. Betts will shoot again.
And she sinks it. Bruins ball.
I think the Bruins will try and make this the last possession of the quarter.
She passes to Kyle. Over to
Bruins
Thompson.
having some really spread out offense currently. Trying to get the Wolves to get spread out, make it easier to hypothetically make a shot, but time is ticking as Kyle gets tied up there. 3, 2, 1. Thompson shoots.
And does not make it.
Our halftime score is 20-27.
Grandview.
Our nationally ranked Palms will head on out for
the halftime
performance. So we are back here with our Bruins versus Wolves matchup tonight. As of now, the Bruins are 11-0 in the Centennial League and are ranked 1. And the Bruins are 10-1, having the Wolves being their only loss so far in league matchups. Both teams are showing some strong potential to win this game. 7 points is nothing. We have 16 minutes left. And yeah, let's get to it, Ellen.
Yeah, let's see how this game goes.
Both teams are really trying to leave Kirby Lyle tonight with a win, for sure. It will be
starting up, Grandview ball.
Johnson up with it at the top. Gets it to Hudson, finding
O'Grady.
Grady at the block. Lost it. Gets it to David. Whoa.
Oh.
Johnson gets it for the 3, just a bit short. Back to O'Grady, lays it up. Misses again. Davis gets it and lays it in. Few offensive rebounds for the Bruins, gets them a layup.
We rushed it down the court.
And Guytonby goes for the drive, but pulls up. Whoa,
Oh, and the ball gets stuck.
What are the odds? That will end up actually being a jump ball, and I think it will be Bruins ball. Yep, Clark will take it out underneath the basket here. Gets it to Sparacco, the pile at the top. Finds
Back
Clark.
to Clark.
Denied by Davis.
And it's Bruins ball.
Bruins will have another attempt to get a layup potentially on this play. Good defense. Sparacco sets a pick for Clark. Clark Euro steps, but a travel is called. I believe that is a 3rd travel called on Clark tonight. Johnson brings it down for the Wolves. Finds Marlette. Ooh, barely stolen by Kyle. Gets it to Marlette again. O'Grady working down there in the post. Finds Hudson. Hudson's been pretty quiet tonight. I think she only has 1 3. Johnson throws a pretty wacky shot up there.
Wacky.
But a foul is called on Addison O'Grady with a little tangle between her and Sparacco down at the post. Wolves back at it with a full court defense.
Kyle gets the ball. Is heading down the court.
Marlette is guarding her. Ref is counting time. A nice back cut. Ooh, could have been a kicked ball. Wolf. Marlette throws it up for layup. A foul is called. Marlette will shoot 2 free throws. Gets the first one to go. She will attempt for a second one to make the lead 11 points.
And she makes it in. Bruins ball. Clark starts off.
Ooh. A steal almost by Johnson. Bruins are really working to get something going here.
To Sparacco.
Ooh, another offensive foul on Van Guytonby. it's a little controversial, to be honest. Coach Evans is getting a little mad. It's pretty difficult to tell what actually happened. I think we need a replay there. Johnson will bring it down. Gets it to O'Grady. Ooh. Stolen by Clark.
And she
Clark's
brings it down
coming
the court.
Van Geitenbeek
For
gets
the
the
layup.
layup.
Woohoo!
Marlette's coming down with it. Guarded by Kyle. Gets it to Johnson. Finds O'Grady at the top.
She
Shoots for a
goes in
three
and she
blocks
sinks it.
Finds O'Grady at the top.
She
Shoots for a
goes in
three
and she
blocks
sinks it.
Bruins try to find a response. Jana
Almost
just
makes
tips
it
out.
in.
Gets it to Hudson, who finds Johnson.
She
Ooh,
pushes
a nice
in.
spin move layup with Clark pushing it up, and
Goes
Kyle
back to
will
Kyle.
get the layup.
And she makes the layup.
8-point lead for the Wolves right now. Or 10-point.
10-point lead.
My bad. Finds Johnson. Gets
Passes to O'Grady.
Addison O'Grady. But it is a travel call.
Bruins ball.
Both teams really trying to get some offense going. Their defense is pretty great, as shown by a very low-scoring game. And Geitenbeek pushes, pulls for a three.
And she sinks it.
Wow. A great response from Van Geitenbeek. She cuts the lead, or cuts the deficit to 7. Johnson is open for the three.
And she
just a little short, or long.
is a little long.
3 Grandview players are running up to check in. And Van Geitenbeek misses the layup, and Hudson is now pushing it down the court. Guarded by Reed.
Goes to Davis.
Pulls for a little nice jump shot, but misses.
Balls
Rebounded by Clark.
back to the Bruins.
We are just short of the 4-minute mark here.
Reed
Grandview parents are going.
passes it to Kyle.
Whoa,
Oh,
another offensive foul on Van Geitenbeek. Wow. Whoa, another offensive foul on Van Geitenbeek. Coach Ulitsky will call for a 30-second timeout to regroup his team tonight. Score is 34-27 in favor of the Wolves. We have a pretty good game here. Like I said earlier, 7 points.
Not much.
It's not a good enough lead.
It is not much.
Bruins can come back at any point within the 11 minutes left.
And we're coming back in here pretty soon.
Seems to be that Coach Evans and a referee have a little small interaction. I'm going to make the inference that it is because of the offensive fouls that are being called. But it's okay. Brown's coming down with the ball. Gets it to Davis. Nice little post move over Clark, but barely misses.
Bruins have the ball again.
Van Geitenbeek's coming down with it.
She passes.
Pulls for the three.
Oh, just kidding.
Just a little off. Betts with the rebound.
It's Thor.
Brown's pushing. Hudson gets it. Ooh.
Wolves,
Oh.
just an off pass.
Spracco gets it to Reed.
And she makes the layup.
The deficit is cut to 5. Oh, gets it to Reed.
And she makes the layup.
The deficit is cut to 5. Cross-court pass to Hudson, trying to get it into Betts. Betts has a clear height advantage over Clark. Hudson shoots for the 3.
And
Just
she
a little
misses.
long.
Bruins have the ball, and they're coming down the court.
McGuigan pulls
Shoots for a 3,
again.
and she
Wow.
sinks it in.
Offensive fouls cannot stop her. They are only down by 2 now.
They're making a comeback so far.
Brown.
Travel.
No.
Yeah, no?
I feel like it would have been the foul, but Thompson checks back in for Reed. Marlette checks back in for Robinson. Wolves are trying to regain their lead here. Gets it.
Tries to pass.
Saved by Brown. Whoa, lucky pass. Gets it to Marlette. She's going to pull for the 3.
And she
Just
barely
long.
misses.
A foul on Betts is called for, I believe, is over the back.
And now it's Bruins ball.
Crazy turn of events here, I'm not going to lie. Bruins have the opportunity to tie the game here on this possession, or potentially even take the lead.
She goes in for the layup, and she makes it. Creek's point. They're tied now.
90 seconds left in the 3rd quarter.
This is a close game.
Creek's crowd, and Van Geitenbeek has a steal, but
And it goes out of bounds.
and it will ultimately be.
Grandview's ball.
Yes. Hudson gets it into Brown.
Thompson's guarding her.
Oh, whoa.
And a little mix-up with the ball.
Gets it to Betts.
Betts
Finds
trying to get
O'Grady.
Grady, but
Deflected by
miscommunication.
Sparacco. Sparacco's running. A blocking foul called on Hudson, I believe.
Yes.
But it's only her first foul. Team's 3rd. We are long ways
Bruin gets the
from
ball.
a 1-on-1 situation. Full timeout called by Coach Ulitsky. I think he's going to talk to his team about,
What's going on?
yeah. They just lost a pretty great 7-point lead.
But like we
once
said,
again, anything can happen.
you can make a comeback.
The game is tied with a minute left, or just a little more of a minute left in the 3rd quarter, 34-34.
I'm pretty sure Grandview will have the ball when we come back.
I actually don't know that for a fact, but
Are you sure?
quite possibly. We have a 50-50 chance. You know, I really thought Grandview was going to sneak away with this one, but Creek's just showing how versatile they are and how they can change
They played to
when
their
facing
strengths.
adversity,
Yes.
and it's just really showing. Both teams are heading back out. Whose ball will it be?
It will actually be Bruins ball. I was wrong. So
Yes, you
sorry.
were. Both sides of the gym seem to be getting very excited about this potentially close matchup.
Excuse me. Sorry.
Bless you. Finds it Thompson.
Thompson.
They're trying to get Van Geitenbeek. She
And
has
she
the
goes
hot
for the
hand.
3, and it
Offensive
just
rebound
barely,
by Clark.
just barely
Wow. I
off.
think this might be the Bruins' first lead, actually, of this game. Correct me if I'm wrong.
I thought it was at the beginning of the game.
Huh?
At the beginning of the game. Pretty
Maybe,
sure
maybe.
we had a quick little lead, but
Oh, yeah, that's right.
yes.
Hudson gets it up at the top. I think they are
Back to
stalling to make this their last possession for the quarter.
Gets it to Betts.
Betts is a pretty lengthy player.
Yes.
Finds
O'Grady.
O'Grady.
O'Grady tries to go back to Betts.
And
Bruins
here we
ball.
go. Bruins have the potential of making or increasing their lead by
Just
2 to 3
10 seconds
points.
left. Trying to make
Hudson
this
is
the last
pressuring-
possession.
Hudson's pressuring Van Geitenbeek.
She rushes
nice
in and
layup.
makes the layup.
A 4-point lead for the Bruins.
Not much, but
we
we're doing
are
good.
getting somewhere.
Rushes
Nice
in and
layup.
makes the layup.
A 4-point lead for the Bruins.
Not much, but quarter of the game.
Yes, and I think this is probably one of the most important quarters.
Yes,
This,
it's going to be very intense.
Yes, and
Both
just being in
teams.
this environment with all the parents, it's pretty crazy. I'm
Yes.
not gonna lie.
Grandview is looking for their comeback, talking to their team. Creek,
Trying to figure out what they can do to
keep their lead.
and increase it potentially.
Yes.
I really am getting some deja vu from the previous game.
Yes,
to be
that was a
honest.
close game also.
I mean, Creek only lost by 1 point, and you know, I feel like the game is kind of leading us that way.
Mm-hmm.
Would you have to agree with me, Ellen?
Yes, I would have to agree with you.
Yep. My hands are sweating, and I'm getting pretty pumped for this last quarter.
Yes, I think we all are. I think the crowds, both crowds enjoying it.
I
Healthy
mean,
competition.
yes, definitely, for sure. It's kind of hard to tell at this point which team's
It
gonna
is.
win.
It's almost impossible.
Yeah. I mean,
50-50
Wolves are playing
chance.
incredibly great, but you know, Bruins
So are the Bruins.
really
They're
putting
making
in,
it.
showing their grittiness. Wow, the Palms are just getting excited for our team here.
Grandview has the ball.
Johnson's bringing it down. Whoa, what's?
What
I don't know
happened
what
there?
the ref is doing, but just a little miscommunication, I feel like.
It's all okay.
Don't know what's
We're
going
starting
on.
up again.
I don't know why the clock is down 3 seconds.
Good defense from Cherry Creek.
Davis kicks it out to Johnson, who gets it back to Davis, goes in.
But is blocked.
Hudson is running down to contest Van Geitenbeek.
And she makes the free throw. I mean, layup.
The layup.
Sorry. So
No
sorry.
worries. The
Got
lead
those
has
mixed up in my
increased
head.
to 6. Wow. Am I on the edge of my seat?
Me too.
Betts gets
Betts
it.
gets it, and she makes it in. Real height advantage.
Really, her arms are really long, and she has the advantage to, you know, get passes that, you know, some other players might not be able to get.
Yeah, or block.
Yeah. Very versatile.
Yes. Clark gets it, passes it to Kyle.
Feel like the Bruins are trying to slow the game down a little bit.
They are. Good tactic,
I guess, yeah.
if you think about it.
I mean, Grandview is a pretty fast-paced team.
Yes.
So
Bruins go in for the rebound and make
Thompson
it in.
gets it in. Johnson will bring it back down. They are looking to speed things up. She goes in for the layup over Van Geitenbeek, but it
But
kind of goes
Sparacco
up.
gets it and passes it. She goes in
Oh.
for the, just a little long. Kyle tries to get it back, and it goes back to Clark. She's looking for a pass.
Yep. I can see Coach Evans really trying to get their team to slow things down because they really do not need points at this point. They just need to play solid defense and get a few points on offense here and there.
The best they can do.
Yep.
Kyle rushes in, goes
Tries
in
to go over Betts.
for a
but
layup.
It's pretty tough to shoot a layup over Betts, to be honest.
She is very tall.
Abby Reed checks in for Thompson. Just tough going against a freshman that is 6'7".
6'7" as a freshman. Clark goes in and is blocked.
Late foul called on Betts.
Betts. shooting too.
I think it's pretty questionable on whether that was a foul or not, mostly just because Betts is so tall.
Yes.
You know, everything almost will be a foul
Yes, that is
against
true.
her, and it's pretty tough.
It is an advantage and a disadvantage at the same time.
Definitely, and it's hard for the refs
Yes.
because, you know,
It's hard to see exactly what's going on.
definitely.
She makes
Clark
it
will make the second, making this game
43-36.
yes,
Bruins lead.
by 7, not 7. The Wolves are really going to have to pick things up here, regain their lead. Finds it to Betts. Yet once again, very
Passes
versatile.
it back.
Gets it to Marlette, who will drive on Kyle. Oh,
And there is a travel.
called. Which is also a questionable call because it definitely looked like she was doing a Euro step.
True, true.
And in my opinion, she didn't really move her pivot foot, but it's up to the refs.
That's up to the refs. It really
Yes.
is.
Bruins
There
are
have been some questionable calls
yeah, all night for
all
sure.
night, both teams.
Kyle finds Clark wide
And she
open
goes
for
in.
a layup.
She makes it.
What is going on?
Bruins definitely making a comeback, I see.
Yes.
Will they keep it? We don't know.
O'Grady drives on Clark. A foul called on Clark. I believe that will be her third.
I believe fourth, actually.
Correction. Fourth.
It will be her fourth.
Bruins lose a pretty big asset to their team right now as Clark has to hit the bench. Fine Ashley checks back in for Clark.
Tries to block.
Marlette
over
gets
to
it.
Marlette.
Gets it to O'Grady.
Goes in for the shot and just
And
a little
Davis
off.
ends up with the rebound. Pulls up for a nice little jump shot.
And it
misses
goes
again.
in and out.
Fine Ashley will get the rebound.
Slowing it down. That's what our coach is saying.
Fine Casey Kyle wide open for
Going
a
for the three, and she makes it.
Wow. Bruins are just really on a roll here. Coach Ulitsky calls for a full timeout to regroup his team. What do you think happened, Ellen?
I don't know.
Yeah, me too. I genuinely do not
I don't
know.
think anyone knows.
It's just tough to tell with basketball.
It
you know?
is. It really is. It's hard on the refs.
Yep. It's hard for us. It's hard for everyone.
Our cheerleaders making a little show. Looking good.
Yep. Once again, good luck to our cheerleaders who are at nationals in Florida right now.
Yes.
We support you. Okay. There's 4 minutes and 19 seconds remaining in the rest of this game. And a 12-point lead for the Bruins.
But, like we've been saying all night,
You can never tell what's going
Never.
to happen with basketball.
it's very hard to tell
I mean, 4 minutes is plenty of time.
to make a comeback.
I mean, Wolves are really good at pushing the ball and getting things going.
Bruins are also really
And-
good at slowing the ball down
Yeah.
and keeping their lead.
I feel like at this point, the Bruins really have to step up their defense and make sure that
They need
tiny
to.
little layups and, and they don't leave people open for the three because Grandview definitely has the potential to be knocking their shots down.
Yes. Passing the
We
ball
find it
in,
to Davis, who gets it
Grandview.
to O'Grady.
and a foul is called.
Number 50, Julia Fine Ashley.
Wolves ball.
Marlette throwing it in. Finds Hudson by the half-court line. Nice spin move. Gets it in. Doesn't fall, but
No.
she will get 2 free throw attempts.
Yes, she will.
Some of these fouls I feel like the Bruins could be avoiding
Yes, they could.
because Grandview does have a pretty high free throw percentage.
But
Landry
She
Hudson
doesn't
does
make
not
it.
knock down the first one.
She's shooting for her second. And
She gets that one
she
to
makes
go.
it in.
The point is cut down to 11, and Grandview is going for a full court press. Van Geitenbeek gets to 2 players.
Passes to Kyle.
Seems to be they're doing some trapping.
Oh,
Wow.
and it's
blocked
blocked.
by Davis. Oh, pass to Johnson, and she goes up for the layup
And
and
she
sinks
makes
it.
it.
Cut, point, cut, point.
We're really getting a rise out of our Grandview parents.
Yes. Grandview parents are showing a lot of excitement for this hopefully close game. Oh,
No shot.
Van Geitenbeek sinks the shot,
But it's not
Coach Evan
counted.
calls a timeout to make that shot not count.
Yeah, unfortunate.
Yes, indeed.
Cheerleaders back for a quick little performance.
Little routine going here.
Yep.
A lot of support for our cheerleaders. They make it out to all of our games, and we very much appreciate that.
Both Palms and cheerleading have a lot of support.
Oh, yes. Wow. Even though there are only 4 cheerleaders out there, the parents are really stepping up, and the audience for our Bruins are really stepping up some enthusiasm.
Yes, they are.
Getting our Lady Bruins going.
Just a 9-point lead for the Bruins.
Once again, 9-point lead. Can, 9-point lead is just not enough. In 3 minutes, plenty of time.
Plenty of time for a comeback. We're starting our clock back up again here pretty soon.
We got 3 minutes and
Bruins
40
ball.
seconds left in the game.
Pass to Clark,
Stolen,
but
whoa.
stolen
Wow, wow.
on the ground.
Bodies on the
Kyle gets it
ground.
back.
Whoa.
And a foul called on
Wow.
Hudson.
Hudson.
Bruins ball.
It'll only be their 5th team foul, so they still need 2 more in order to go to get into the bonus. But,
Yep.
soon enough, the Wolves will have to resort to fouling in order. Ooh, a nice,
and
nice
pass down
backwards
the
pass
court.
by Marlette. Gets it
She
to
goes in
Hudson.
for the layup, and it makes it in.
One! Whoa, the Grandview parents are on their feet. Wowza.
That was a good play.
That
Good
was
play,
a
I must say.
pretty great play, I'm not gonna lie. Boys team for Grandview really supporting their players right now. Hudson gets the
She makes
3-point
it in.
play. Cuts the lead down to 6.
Like we said, it could be a comeback, but no one knows.
Most definitely. And it's a 2-on-1.
She shoots,
Misses.
misses.
Hudson gets it, and she's really pushing. Finds Johnson. Gets it back to Hudson. Johnson will pull for the 3.
And she makes it
Bucket!
in.
Wow! Parents are on their feet.
Only a
Woo!
3-point lead for the Bruins.
Wow. There's a lot of, almost a steal by Johnson. Finds Reed open for a 3 in the corner.
Reed shoots, but
Just short.
misses. Passes back to Johnson.
Whoa.
Oh,
A foul. Who will know? Oh, travel.
not called
Not
though.
called. Van Geitenbeek pulls for a 3.
And she makes it,
Wow.
giving us a 6-point lead.
Has sunk many, many threes tonight. Brown will be checking in for the Wolves. 2 minutes left.
Johnson is
Waiting for some plays to get going here. Trying to get Hudson open for a 3.
Marlette,
Will drive
the
on
ball.
Kyle.
and she misses. Clark gets the ball.
Gets it to Van Geitenbeek. Ulitsky is trying to get his players.
Oh, and it was almost out of bounds. The Bruins get the ball back. Kyle has the ball. Coaches are looking to slow the game down a little bit.
They're really stalling here, playing with very
Oh, Kyle.
Foul called.
On Casey Kyle.
Not on Casey Kyle.
Not, oh, sorry.
On Tamia Johnson, actually.
Yes, on Casey Kyle.
Yeah, I guess.
It works.
Bruins are able to chop 30 seconds off the clock, which is a pretty big amount of time
For them.
that the Wolves they might need in the long run.
1 minute and 33 seconds left. The clock has started.
Travel called on Clark. I don't know if that was a travel, to be honest.
Thompson going in for Reed.
Johnson will really have to get the ball going here.
They're trying to go
really
fast.
Need to speed things up.
Yeah. Oh, Grady.
Gets it to Davis, who will go pull for
blocked.
Grady. And
Misses.
I think they'll have to start fouling here pretty soon. And here we go. Fouling will begin. Tamia Johnson will pick up the foul.
Shooting 1 and 1 for free throws.
Grandview is a pretty strong free throw shooter. I feel like they will have to foul someone that,
might not make those shots in.
I think it's all about playing smart here.
And tactic?
Yes. Bruins really have to start pushing. If they play slow, then I think time will get to them.
She's looking for these shots.
Actually,
and she
finds
misses
it short. Davis will end up with it. Find Johnson. Johnson's driving on Kyle. Finds Hudson.
And
a
makes
nice
it short.
layup will not go.
Thompson has the ball. Looking for a person to pass to.
Finds Grandview and will foul again. Creek parents are on their feet. 53 seconds left in the game.
It is close here.
It's pretty close.
Not as close as the last game, but
definitely not. But I feel like, 6 points still.
She misses. And they go in for the rebound.
Whoa,
but
jump ball.
There is a jump ball.
But it will be Bruins ball.
Actually, yeah. Sorry, we both missed that one.
What do you mean?
It's a jump ball.
It's okay. It's okay.
All right.
I don't have my contacts in tonight.
Oh.
Kyle will throw it in for the Bruins. Bruins are really trying to slow it down.
Looking for. And
whoa, a technical called. What?
Technical call.
After the game, we're now going to go down to Andrew Onadera, who's with Gianna Van Guyton.
A technical foul was called on Hudson, which I don't know. I feel like it can be seen either way. The Wolves are just in need of a foul, and I don't think it was meant to intentionally get to Van Guyton, to be honest.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
And she misses.
She misses the first one. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens now. Bruins will get the ball again, actually. So
she goes in for her second, and
misses that one as well.
Barely misses. Rolls right off. Only a little over 45 seconds.
Bruins will get the ball, and the Wolves really need to pick the pace up here on defense, as well as make smart fouls.
Oh.
Wow, Marlette gets
and stolen back.
Cameron Brown will be stuck. Wow, a lot of bodies on the floor. Really aggressive play there.
Jump ball.
But it will be
actually
Wolves ball.
It will be a Wolves ball. They almost called a jump ball.
They did get a jump ball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Not almost.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, you're good. timetable kind of messed up here. The clock should not be going until a player touches the ball. So I think they're going to be adding maybe 2 or 3 seconds back on, which actually could be pretty crucial for
Grandview.
Yeah.
We're adding time back.
Yep.
And I believe
maybe 42 seconds around.
Yeah, around 41, 42.
Yeah. Feels like timetable's having a bit of trouble here. Whoa, 4 seconds. That's not right.
Having a little trouble.
Yes, definitely. So they say 4.2, but I think it'll end up being 42 seconds.
Yes.
My calculations are correct. And remember to tune in to our broadcast of the boys basketball game. Yep.
Right after this.
48 seconds, give or take a few.
Yeah.
And we'll get that game going.
Grandview waiting to get the ball back in. "44 seconds now." Oh, 43.
There we go.
41.40. Oh, we are.
I'm pretty sure that was not the right clock.
It's okay.
Yeah, I hear some angry parents.
I do. 40 seconds remaining.
Johnson, I think, they're gonna,
Oh, and a nice block from Thompson. Jump ball. Bruins.
Wow, Thompson is she's trying to get into Hudson's face, but I don't know if that's really a smart decision in such a close game.
Abby Reed comes in for Sparacco. And a foul on Cherry Creek.
I feel like that was offensive, or no, defensive.
No.
Hold on.
Offensive.
Defensive.
Defensive foul.
Yes, on Johnson. That'll be her 4th, I believe. Or it's her 5th, actually. She's fouled out of the game. Addison O'Grady will check in for Johnson. I don't think either team has scored for a while, to be honest.
Yep, Bruins are doing a really good job with their defense.
Yep, I don't think Grandview has gotten a shot off for the past minute.
And she just falls short.
Of the first. I think it's just a rough night.
It is.
Throw-wise. It's okay, though, because, those games do come and go.
She makes it in.
Yes.
First one for a while.
Yeah. Marlette will spin, move, and drive on Kyle. Whoa.
But Bruins get the ball back.
They're really going to try and
slow it down. And a foul on O'Grady. 25 seconds left. This is close.
Again, Beeks back up on the line.
And she makes it in.
There we go.
Very excited.
Yes.
Showing some enthusiasm. The Bruins.
Yes.
She shoots again. And
misses that one.
Barely misses that one.
Marlette will go down and shoot. Whoa, way off for a 3.
Way off.
Gets it back to Hudson. Shoots for a 3 and sinks it, actually. It's a 5-point game with 13 seconds left.
Small gap.
Yes.
It is savable for Grandview.
It really is. They only need 2 3-pointers potentially.
Potentially.
Or layup and a three-pointer shot.
Yes.
Bruins will just have to keep playing their defense and, you know, keeping up what they're doing because they're really rolling here.
Quick little timeout.
I believe that was called by, I want to say Grandview.
I want to say Grandview.
Bruins girls JV team came out with a win. I know. You turn it down. 13 seconds left. Kyle will throw it in, trying to get O'Grady to flinch.
Bruins.
Trying to foul, but ref's just not calling it.
And a foul is called. Eight seconds left, just a little over. It's a really close game.
Seems like we got a
She has 2 throws.
fan
free throws.
section for the Creek girls basketball right now.
And she makes her first one in. Bella Sparacco comes in. She's going for a second.
We'll make the point.
And she makes it.
A 7-point
55-48. Grandview has the ball.
We're trying to get it to Marlette, who will shoot a
Marlette.
long three,
Oh.
way off.
And is off.
Grandview will, Cherry
Bruins.
Creek will take the lead for this game.
And the game is over.
Wow.
Bruins win.
Grandview will face their first Centennial League loss, as both teams each have a win and a loss against each other. So, yeah, we're going to head down to Andrew Onadera right now to do a post-game interview with Jana Van Geitenbeek. We are sending it to Andrew now.
Yep.
Andrew Onadera is now standing by with Jana Van Geitenbeek. Andrew, you're on.
Especially in the second half. How did you guys get it done?
We brought the energy on defense, and we got going, and we got our transition, and we're at our best when we're in transition, so that's basically what happened. Good coaching, too.
So I got to ask, how does it feel to get kind of some revenge after that tough 1-point loss earlier in the year?
Feels so good.
Grandview, obviously the league rival. You guys were locked up in the top of the standings, 3 and 4. Now that'll at least flip. This late in the season, that's got to feel pretty good.
That's good. Grandview's a really good team, and I've never beat them before. So for us to get that win, that's really big, and then that changes our seeding for the RPI and everything. So just a good day.
Yeah. Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks, guys.
Thank you, Andrew. We'll be right back with the boys basketball game against Grandview.
proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave over the land of the free and the home of the
All right, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Benjamin Paris, back alongside Miss Chloe Park. Chloe, you just did play-by-play excellently for the girls' game. What did you see in that game?
Wow, in that game, I feel like both teams at first kind of struggled, to be honest. And as the game proceeded, they both really kind of got their mojo going and really went on a roll there.
Yeah, so we saw a lot of, missed passes and turnovers,
Yeah.
and a lot of offensive turnovers as well. Do you think we'll see that in this game as well?
You know, I genuinely do not know. I mean, Grandview's a pretty strong team. They are the state champions this year. And I think Bruins are going to have to work really hard. And I think they have a chance, to be honest.
So let's reference that the second time that these teams are playing this year, they played on January 12th. Final score was 73-47. Grandview coming out on top. Can safely say that Grandview dominated that game.
Yes, definitely. But we do have Sebastian Cole back for tonight. And I feel like he is a pretty big asset to this team. And, I think we'll just have to see what the Bruins are able to, do tonight.
Absolutely. And after picking up the big win at Cherokee Trail on Saturday, I think the team is going to try to continue what they started.
Definitely. I mean, the Bruins have already started off the night pretty strong. JV girls won and continued on with the varsity girls winning. And, I think it's just, kind of winnings in the air tonight.
See if we can get the full sweep. I like it. All right, so as the Bruins are about to be announced onto the floor.
Your Cherokee High School Bruins, coached by Mr. Ken Dirger. First announced starters. Number 2, Sam Spiegelman. Number 10, Davey Ham. Number 11, Chance Hausman. Number 13, Brock Bryant. Number 14, Thomas Hawley. Number 15, Gunnar Helm. Number 22, Arden Walker. Number 32, Jonas Strain. And number 35, Ho Jin Kim. Now for the starters. Number 0, Sebastian.
So tonight's starter for Cherry Creek will start off with number 0, Sebastian Cole, followed by Julian Hammond III, Miles Purchase, Nathan Mitchell, and of course, Jake LeFaber. As you said before, Sebastian Cole back at it. His first home game back after that injury. And they surely missed him last time as, they were back 10 and they got it down. They cut the lead down, but they just couldn't finish that one out. So Nathan Mitchell will take the opening tip-off for Cherry Creek against Caleb McGill of Grandview. As McGill comes away with that one. Williams has it now, as they'll try to get Grandview on to a good start. Over to Dombo, up to Prim, back around to Ramiro. Trying to find some space. As McGill drives. Knocked down, no foul called. And the ball will go to the Bruins.
Out of bounds to the Bruins.
So Purchase has the ball now.
Yeah, he's been playing pretty consistently for the past few games, really being an asset for our Bruins.
Hammond gonna try to find some space. Good pass over there to Mitchell.
Almost a miscommunication.
Sebastian Cole now. Back over to Mitchell for three. That one a little strong. Grandview now. Ramiro to McGill to Prim.
So start, both teams have not scored any.
So Prim puts one up and lays it in for two. Sebastian Cole trying to pick up the pace, as we've seen from the Bruins all season. Over to Purchase. Cole drive. Back out for Hammond. Purchase up. Can't get that one to go. Grandview gets that rebound. Prim to Ramiro. As Unger puts one up for three. Can't get that one to fall. Sebastian Cole with the rebound. Down to Hammond. See, can't get that one to fall. And ball goes out on the Bruins. Seen this all season where the Bruins have tried to start fast, and it always hasn't worked.
Yeah, I think I'd have to agree. I feel like they are a team that, works slowly and has to build their momentum up before they do anything too fancy.
Definitely. Sebastian Cole's called with a foul there. Yeah, and you can see in the second half, that's when, guys like Jake Lefebvre start finding their arc, making their threes.
Mm-hmm, definitely.
So Ramiro passes that one into Prim and gets it back. Over to Unger. So that one's tipped by Hammond, and he'll get the turnover. Gives it to Mitchell in the paint. Can't get that one to fall. Lefebvre lays that one back in, as Cherry Creek will put their first points on the board. Prim just tipped off of a Bruin. I believe that was Nathan Mitchell, and the Wolves will stay with the ball. So that one's passed in to Dombro. McGill now trying to find some space, passes it out behind the arc, gets it back, sends it out, and that three won't fall. Ramiro with the rebound. Back to Prim. Ramiro with it again, puts one up for two, and he gets it to fall. Not a lot of scoring in these first 3 minutes.
Yeah, not really. I feel like it's pretty important for the Bruins to get their bigs going early, because I think they're the key to getting some pretty easy points.
Trying to get some more points in the paint, lay it in.
Yeah.
As Davion Walker checks into the game for Grandview. So Mitchell gets that one, gives it to Purchase. Sebastian Cole in the paint, gives it to Lefebvre. And as he lays that one is, and as you said, give it to the big guy.
Yeah, I mean, it's easier to finish a layup than it is a three-point shot, to be honest.
Absolutely. McGill over to Ramiro. McGill puts it up for three. Can't get that one to fall. Sebastian Cole gets another rebound. Cole trying to find some space. Can't get that one to fall. Fast pace, not really working out.
Yeah. I really think they need to get some offense going here and really slow things down.
Yeah, slow it down. Dombro trying to find some space.
Some good D by Hammond.
As Julian Hammond will get called with that foul.
Julian Hammond the third. That is his first team seconds. Grandview ball out of bounds.
Grandview passes it in to Ramiro. Over to Walker. Gives it to McGill. As he's called for a travel, and Creek will get the ball back.
Bruins are playing some nice lockdown defense. I feel like that's going to be pretty crucial to their matchup tonight.
Sebastian Cole brings it up again. Let's see if Creek goes any slower this time. It's Mitchell. Gets that one to hit the side of the basket. And Grandview has the ball once again. With 3:38 here left in this first.
Wow, nice block.
As McGill is absolutely blocked, but Grandview gets it back quickly, and McGill will dunk that one in. As McGill is absolutely blocked, but that one in. And Grandview will call timeout.
I feel like, you know, the Bruins defense is pretty good right now, and I think they need to keep that up the whole game in order for this matchup to be a close one.
That's right. And Creek has let, you know, a lot of games get out of their hands by trying to go with that fast pace and just not finishing down on the other end.
They're there, they just need to finish it and, you know, keep their momentum going because, you know, once they stop, it's kind of hard to regain their lead and get back.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Cherry Creek. Cheers. Please remember to visit the best concession stand in the state where we boast fresh baked Lotus Thumbprint cookies.
I think Gunnar Helm is checking in for Nathan Mitchell.
See that now.
Yeah.
Helm, of course, not initially starting the season on this varsity roster, but after Sebastian Cole got injured, he joined the team, has gotten more minutes, and now that Brock Bryant is out, so that one's knocked down by Ramiro. Now that Brock Bryant, you know, with his shoulder injury, is getting some more minutes.
Yeah, definitely.
So Lefebvre tries to set the pick for Cole. That one doesn't work. Hammond lays that one up. Can't get the fall. As Grandview gets another rebound. Here with 2:43 left. That one's put up by Ramiro for three. Gets that one to fall as well as Grandview has opened up an early 8-point lead.
Ramiro has not missed a shot all night. I think he's pretty key to be stopped.
Purchase tries to make a move into the paint. Lost it for a second, got it. And the basket does not count as the foul was called.
Grandview foul number 44, Dane Prim. That is his first team's first. Cherry Creek ball out of bounds.
So Julian Hammond will pass this one in to Jake Lefebvre. Hammond trying to give it back to Lefebvre in the paint. Grandview now coming down fast as McGill is fouled, trying to drive there. It's Davey Hands getting ready to check back into the game for the Bruins.
Julian Hammond the third. That is his second team's third. Grandview will be shooting two.
So McGill will now shoot two. Gets that first one to fall.
Checking for Cherry Creek, number 10, Davey Hand.
So Davey Hand will come in for Julian Hammond. And McGill gets his second to fall, so Grandview now jumps out to a 10-point lead. Bastion Cole now. As Lefebvre mishandles that pass. Grandview will come down fast once again. Give it to Prim. And he lays that one in. Bruins just can't really do anything right now. So Cole gives it to Purchase. Back to Cole. So he can't get that one to fall in. Grandview now picking up the pace a little bit. Walker with it. Give it to Prim. Prim over to Dombro. Puts that one up for 3 as Coach Dertinger will be forced to call timeout. 15-point lead.
Yeah, we did mention earlier that the Bruins kind of need to slow down, but I feel like if they slow down too much, then, you know, Grandview's lead is just going to increase over time.
That's right. Now just kind of trying to force passes. Just need to find their pace a little bit.
Yeah. Maybe get some substitutions in and mix things up maybe.
Yeah, every single game it started with that first game against Boulder. We have no idea what to expect from this team.
Yeah, I mean, they have some pretty versatile players on the bench. And I just feel like right now their shots aren't falling, and I think they need to start driving more, trying to get some foul calls on them.
That's right. Guys like, Chance Hausman, of course, Ojin Kim.
Yeah, our fellow broadcaster.
Ojin did miss the game against Cherry Creek Trail to illness. Sad about that one.
Yeah, we'll see what kind of impact he makes tonight, possibly.
That's right.
Coach Dertinger does not choose to make any substitutions at this point. I think he'll let this group kind of figure things out for themselves for right now.
Yeah, let's see if Sebastian Cole and Miles Purchase can start making some three-pointers. That one's tipped. Race for the ball on the Bruin end. As Purchase gets that one back. She puts it up for 3. Can't get to fall. Grandview gets another rebound. Walker with it now. Here with 1 minute left in the first. Dombro over to McGill. Go to Walker. Into the paint for Prim.
Whoa.
Puts that one up as Sebastian Cole goes to the floor. Sebastian Cole trying to make some space. Cole over to Purchase. Back up for Davey Hand. Back to Faber for 3. Gets it to fall as the Bruins narrow that lead to 14 for Davey Hand. Back to Faber for 3. Gets it to fall as the Bruins. Absolutely, as Miles Purchase gets the steal, he'll come down fast. And he'll get that one to go on as well. So Creek now starting a little bit of a run.
And they just need to keep this going. They are playing very well right now.
So 3 seconds left now. Puts it up at the buzzer, and he can't get it to fall. So Creek's starting to pick up a little bit of momentum.
Definitely.
Obviously, still down by quite a bit.
12, but it's easy to come back at this point, to be honest. They have 24 minutes.
That's right.
And, I just think they need to keep working and keeping the pace up and playing great defense against a pretty great offensive team.
That's right. Grandview's been doing a great job of moving the ball right now. So now we're going to start the third quarter. Bruins obviously all up. Second quarter, excuse me. Bruins all up here, all uphill from here.
Hopefully, yes.
See if they can narrow this 14-point lead. Sebastian Cole now.
Wow.
This play is stopped. I believe Davey.
An offensive call or offensive foul on, I want to say Lefebvre.
Not quite sure what happened there.
Yeah.
So Nathan Mitchell will check back into the game. And Ramiro check back into the game for Grandview.
Leon Ramiro is a pretty big part of this Grandview team and like why they are so successful. He's able to knock down tough shots. And
Creek will get that ball after a miss from Dombro. But really, pretty much we've just seen a core group from Grandview, not really much change there. Miles Purchase, another offensive foul, another turnover by the Bruins.
I'm just a little confused as to what's happening. I don't really see anything wrong. I think it may have to be illegal screens possibly.
That's right, so Davey Hand called that one his first foul of the game. As Ramiro brings this one up. Grandview loses that one. Tipped off of Bruin. They'll keep it down on this end. So Caleb McGill and Darian Lupier check in for Grandview. No substitutions for the Bruins. Gray passes this one in to Ramiro. McGill. Over to Thomas. Passing around the arc, puts one up for three, and he gets it to fall.
I don't think he's missed a shot all night.
Bruins come down fast, and Purchase will lay that one in. So Ramiro sets up the offense, tries to make a move into the paint, puts it up. But the foul, or the basket will not be called as he's called for a charge.
And those are the smart plays we need right now.
Got to do a good job of setting your feet.
And just gravity do the rest.
Got to take advantage of this opportunity. So Lefebvre now lays that one in. Lead now down to 11. Ramiro over to Thomas. Thomas to Dombro. Williams now. Williams gonna try to drive. Can't find space. Gives it to McGill. Back over to Lupier. Sends it back down low for McGill. So McGill fakes a shot. He drives. And another charge will be called on Grandview. Jake Lefebvre taking that one. Back-to-back charges for Grandview.
I feel like those are two big plays. I think they were able to convert off the other one, so let's see what the Bruins can do here.
Sebastian Cole to Mitchell. Back out for Purchase for three. He knocks it down.
And I think the Bruins are finally getting their momentum going here.
That's right, as the lead's now down to 8. Purchase going for that steal. Back out. Williams. Sent to the paint, and it's stolen by the Bruins. Davey Hand called the foul, but I think he might have just caught all the ball there.
Yeah, I think so, because I think he was in front of the ball, and the guy kind of reached over him.
He was definitely in front.
Checking back in for Grandview, number 44, Dane Prim. Number 21, Devon Walker. Checking back in for the Bruins, number 3, Julian Hammond III.
So Grandview going to try to apply some more pressure to the Bruins. Prim. So McGill has it. Puts one up, and he gets it to fall. See if Sebastian Cole can start making some shots. Hasn't really done anything yet. Miles Purchase, of course, just knocked down that big three. Cole with the ball now. So he'll drive. Sends it out to Mitchell as he goes up for three. Can't get that one to fall. A little strong. 10-point lead for Grandview. Sends it out for three now as Pierre can't get that one to fall. Sebastian Cole good. Try to pick up the pace once again. See if it works this time for the Bruins. Sends out to Mitchell. Mitchell over to Hammond. As Hammond drives, can't find it. Mitchell back around to Cole. Back to Hammond. Sends into the paint for Mitchell. And Grandview gets a piece of that one and will get the turnover. Walker with it to Prim. Back out to McGill. So McGill gives that one to Pierre. Back to Walker. Gives it to McGill. Puts it up for three. Can't get that one to fall. Bruins get another rebound. Bastion Cole puts one up for three. Can't get it to fall. So Lefebvre gets the rebound, gets it to fall, and the one.
I think Lefebvre is really starting to get going here.
So let's see if Lefebvre can complete this three-point play.
Yeah, he's been pretty big to this team lately, and I just feel like, you know, if he finishes the shots and is able to complete his free throws, then he can score quite a lot and be a pretty big asset to this team.
Absolutely. So you can't get that one to fall. Jake Lefebvre, of course, the senior. And, of course, senior night will be coming up on Friday against Arapahoe. So some of these guys, second to last games here at Cherry Creek. As a travel is called on Ramiro. Seen plenty of offensive turnovers from both these teams.
Yes, I agree with that. But I think there are only 3 seniors. So this is a pretty young team, and I think Coach Schertinger has really good potential and skill and, you know, great players to work with.
So, yeah, Brock Bryant, Elgin Kim, and Jake Lefebvre, those seniors. So Cole with the ball now, who drives, sends it out to Mitchell. Back around for Purchase as he'll drive, tries to make a move. And a charge is called. I think he's just trying to send it up to the hoop, but the foul is called.
I feel like the refs have to keep the calling the same, you know?
Yeah, interesting Euro step there.
Yeah.
As Grandview sets up the offense here with 3:36 left in the second. Walker over to Prim. Prim to McGill in the paint. Stout's knocked out of his hand. He gets it back. Makes a move, puts one up for 2. Can't get the fall. As Norman sends it out to McGill. Can't get that one to fall. And Creek finally gets a rebound. Julian Hammond sends over to Sebastian Cole. Cole into Lefebvre.
Another offensive foul. I'm really confused on what's going on here.
Yeah, Nathan Mitchell's called with a foul there. He's not really sure what he did wrong either. It's going to be interesting to see if Creek decides to go with man or more of a press, because we did see a press earlier on in the season as they backed away from it a little bit now.
Yeah, I feel like they resort to press if it's a pretty close game. And right now, we'll just have to
Prim lays
see.
that one in.
It is a 10-point lead, but I don't think we'll see a press anytime soon.
Sebastian Cole back out to Purchase. Purchase trying to make a move, finds some space. He gives it to Hammond instead. As Hammond drives and he puts one up. Can't get to fall. Thomas with that rebound for Grandview. It's Ramiro now. Gives it to McGill. McGill to Walker and back out to Ramiro. It's that one given to McGill. Back in. And Norman will get that one to fall. 12-point lead now as Coach Derringer will call another timeout here with 2:01 remaining in the second.
Yeah, I think the Bruins are actually triple teaming McGill in the post. He's been a pretty big threat tonight as well as Ramiro, and I think those 2 players are the key to stopping Grandview tonight.
Right, lots of points in the paint. So let's see what Coach Derringer draws up here. Bruins stick with the same 5. Cole, Hammond, Purchase, Mitchell, and Lefebvre.
Yeah, we have not seen Hausman actually, which is kind of surprising because he usually comes in within the first quarter.
That's right. He's a frequent shooter's three as Mitchell gets that one in the paint. Can't get the fall.
Yeah.
We usually do see Hausman get a lot more minutes.
And I wonder what Coach Dertinger has in mind.
That one's sent up, and Unger gets that one to fall. 18-point lead. Just kidding.
14.
Can't do math. That's why we have Chloe here. Cold out over to Purchase. Sends it out to Lefebvre for another three. Can't make another one as that one's sent down for Prim. Loses that one. Urger gets it. Gives it back to Prim. As Grandview set up some more offense as time's winding down here with 57 seconds left in the second. Prim. Over to Norman. Norman to Unger. Back to Prim. Sends it back out for Walker. Sent around for Norman. Back to Prim as seems Grandview's going to run out the clock here in the second. Walker to McGill. McGill puts another one up and gets it to fall. He's done that twice where he's kind of just floated it up there.
I think we need to contest it a little bit more. He's making it look too easy.
Yeah, Lefebvre's kind of just, he's doing what he's supposed to, but.
Yeah.
So 10 seconds left. Creek will probably go for the final shot here. Coldrain finds some space, gives it to Hammond. Hammond puts one up, gets it to fall as time will expire in the second.
Yeah, I think the Bruins for second half kind of need to focus on their transition defense because the Wolves are pretty fast and long, and they can get down the court pretty quickly. And I think Bruins need to focus on getting back in order to, stop getting from transition points.
That's right. So here at the end of the first half, the score is Grandview 34, Cherry Creek 20. So 14 points is what the Bruins will have facing them as we start the second half. We'll be right back on Cherry Creek Sports Network right after this.
Let me just add, these amazing student athletes had a fantastic season. They finished undefeated in Colorado, camp champions, league champions, state champions, 5th in the nation in large varsity jazz, and 2nd in the nation in the large Palms division. We are also very proud of you and all the hard work, dedication, and grind that it took to achieve these accomplishments. Please give it up for the Cherry Creek Palms. Thank you, Cherry Creek Palms. All right, everybody, please listen up. Our Dash for Cash today is in support of Bags of Fun. Bags of Fun is a local organization started with the backpack of a young girl receiving treatment for a brain tumor who just wanted a bit of sunshine on her rainy days. After Gabby's passing, her mother started Bags of Fun so every child could have a little bit of fun in their hard times. Their mission is simple, to keep bringing joy, laughter, and relief to every child fighting a life-threatening disease or condition. Cherry Creek has partnered with Bags of Fun for the past 3 years to help them achieve their mission. Last week, our school was able to raise over $25,000 for Bags of Fun. With several current and past Creek students having received bags, this cause hits close to all our hearts. Help us surpass our goal by giving the students running around with blue buckets any change you have. Anything and everything help. Let's show our Creek spirit. Ready, set, go. Got about a minute remaining, and then we will be introducing the Cherry Creek Step Club. About 30 seconds. Thank you so much from Cherry Creek High School and Bags of Fun. I would now like to introduce the Cherry Creek Step Club. Thank you, Cherry Creek Step Club. Please remember to visit the best concession stand in the state. Just south of here, where the line is. Not that long, because they move very quickly through there. And now we would like to thank another one of our generous sponsors, Innovative Insights. Technology coupled with strategy can improve efficiency and make your business more successful. And it doesn't have to be difficult. At Innovative Insights, they are passionate about making high-tech, low stress. Innovative designs empower your business through technology. It'll be Grandview ball to start the second half.
All right, as we return here for the second half of the Cherry Creek Bruins and Grandview Wolves, going to take a look at right now the Centennial League standings. Grandview, of course, leads the league 9-2. Obviously having a dominating year after, defending state championships. Cherry Creek all the way down in 6th place. So as we thought what would be more competitive, they really haven't been competitive in league play. They are at 500, 10-10. So let's see what they can do here. Still back 14. Stombro gives it to Ramiro to start the second half. Ramiro over to Prim. Prim to Unger. To McGill as he'll try to drive. Float it once again. And he's just getting that hook. He's had it all night. Sebastian Cole now. See if Creek can come out of the locker room strong. Hammond back around to Cole. Cole gives it to Purchase. Trying to find some space. Cole sent in the paint for LeFaber. He's fouled.
Grandview 5, number 4, Levi Gambro. That was his first, team's first for the second half.
I think the Bruins should really try getting that big switch and get LeFaber on, I think it's Dombro, correct?
Absolutely, yeah,
and
Dombro.
That switch really works for them, and if they get it into LeFaber, I think they can shoot or score quite often.
Sebastian Cole now tries to force it to Mitchell. He's fouled. Sebastian Cole will go to the line for the first time. Sebastian is shooting 82.4 from the line this season, so let's see if he can make these two.
It's a pretty good percent.
Can't make the first. Him and, of course, Julian Hammond are leading the team in free throw percentage. So he is one of the leaders on this team.
And Dertinger has the bigs back and the guards in the paint to box out, which is kind of weird.
Yeah, Sebastian Cole misses both. Not too happy about that. So Ramiro back across to Unger. Sends it in, and that one laid in by Prim. 6'5" kid, pretty tall.
Yeah.
Just lays that one, you know, centimeters away from the hoop. As Purchase now sends it back out to LeFaber. Hammond lays that one up in the paint, can't get it to fall. So Grandview trying to make some moves. Can't get that pass to go, he gets it back. Gives it to McGill as he'll dunk for the second time this game, this 6'7" junior.
Wow.
And now Grandview has doubled Cherry Creek's points. And as soon as I say that, Miles Purchase lays it in. 18-point lead for Grandview.
Davey Hand checks in, or is about to check in, yet still no Hausman tonight.
Sent back out to Ramiro, can't get to fall. Mitchell with the rebound. Sebastian Cole going down the court fast, trying to make some fast points. Sends it back up for Purchase for three. Can't get it to draw. Sent out now for Unger. Gives it to Prim at the top of the key. Ramiro now. Back around to Ramiro. Sends it back up. Grandview's doing a good job working the perimeter. Ramiro. Over to Unger. He lays that one in.
That was a pretty nice contested finish for him.
Cole sends that one back out, gets it back, trying to make some move, puts it up from 15 feet, and he gets it to fall.
Here they go.
And Chance Hausman checks into the game.
Chance Hausman's a transfer from Georgia this year. He's been a pretty big asset and I would say a pretty big star to this team.
I'd say a fan favorite from the crowd behind us.
Yeah.
So let's see if Chance Hausman can make an impact here. It's right there. You can see the Cherry Creek student section as not a great showing tonight. I think there's about 20 kids in there.
You know, that's a pretty good estimate, actually.
That's what you like to see here at Cherry Creek. Crazy how to think that this place gets packed sometimes. So McGill gives it to Ramirez. He'll bring it up the court. As Ramiro go back and forth, cross court with Dombro.
Whoa, Purchase is down.
Back up for three. And he knocks it down. The Bruins are just absolutely getting killed at this point as Sebastian Cole puts one up, gets it to go. It's not counted though.
I feel like with some new legs in with Hand and Hausman, I think Bruins will be able to kind of push the pace a little faster. Felt like with the previous group, they've been in for a while, and you know, just things weren't able to get done. And now with new feet, new legs.
So Miles Purchase, checks out. The new legs are Julian Hammond,
Hausman, and
Cole puts it up for three, knocks it
There
down.
we go. It's like he hasn't even missed a beat.
Except for that first half.
Yeah, but you know,
Cole puts it up for three, knocks it
there
down.
we go. It's like he hasn't even missed a beat.
Erger gives it to Prim, sends it back in to the paint, knots it up. Can't get a fall. The second chance is put in. Cole back down the court fast. Gives it to Hand, and he's called for a charge. We've seen a lot of those tonight, I think.
Yeah.
You know, that was the fourth or fifth charge of the game.
Part of me kind of wants to just think, hey, like refs, you know, I think you should let them play a little bit. It's not fun if the refs keep calling fouls constantly and just stopping the game.
So Hausman with the, Ramiro with the ball. So that one's sent up, hits the top of the basket. And the ball will go to the Bruins. Not only volleyball, where if it hits the ceiling here at the Kirby Lyle Gymnasium, they play it. That one is out of bounds. Sebastian Cole trying to finally set a beat and set up this offense, which really hasn't been set up all night except for, you know, maybe a few plays. As that one is turned over by Hammond. Oh, and he gets going for the dunk, and he gets denied as Creek gets it back fast. Hammond sends it to Cole. Cole puts it up for three, and it's short. Hammond now gets that one to go in.
18-point lead for Grandview.
Good math. I couldn't do that one. Ramiro now. Back out to Dombro. Trying to find a lane. Steady passes. Hausman trying to contest that pass there. And that pass out of bounds.
Definitely looked like it went out on Dombro, to be honest.
I think it was tipped by Sebastian Cole, though.
Yeah, I think we really need to see Hausman and Lefebvre kind of getting on the boards now and getting some easy layups.
So those second and third chance opportunities, which the Bruins really haven't been able to develop all night, but as opposed to Grandview, they've been getting a lot of offensive rebounds. Sent back out to Purchase as he puts that one up. Can't get the fall. Hammond with it now.
It's back up to a 20-point lead.
Gives it to Cole. And Cole's fouled by Unger. So Grandview picks up their fourth foul of the half. Hammond will pass this one into Cole. I think Cole really just wants to shoot here.
Yeah.
Make some space, and he does put it up. Can't get to fall. Hausman with the rebound. Can't get that one to fall. And he picks up a foul as well. Creek will pick up their second foul of the half.
I don't think Lefebvre has been out this whole game. He's been playing pretty consistent. Not a lot of turnovers, taking some fouls for the team.
I don't think Sebastian Cole's got out either.
Did not notice that.
Sent up and around to the perimeter. Unger sends it for Prim. Prim trying to make some space. Hausman called for a foul. He thinks that one was all ball.
Quick foul, number 11, Chance Hausman. That is his second, team's third.
I feel like that foul was pretty debatable.
Yeah, definitely. And fortunately, there in a short time, and Hausman has picked up 2 fouls.
I feel like taller players have a little more trouble with foul trouble, to be honest. You know, their height really, sometimes it's an advantage most times, but at some points it could be disadvantage.
Right, absolutely. As Miles Purchase gets ready to check back into the game.
Number 5, Miles Purchase.
And Davey Ham will check out of the game for him. Free throw by Prim. No good. Hausman with the rebound. Sebastian Cole for that pass. Didn't get it. Goes to Purchase. Now it goes to Cole. Tips off a few pairs of hands. And as Hammond finally got it. Put it up. He couldn't get to go in as Grandview's coming down the floor fast. Trying to make a move. And Walker lays that one in.
Yeah, I think Cherry Creek really needs to focus on finishing those easy, close shots right now. They've missed quite a few this half.
Hammond to Lefebvre in the paint. Back out to Cole. Over to Hammond. Hammond sends it over to Hausman. Hausman back to him. Can't get to fall. Grandview gets another rebound. That one's sent out for Unger as he drives. Travel called. Bruins will get the ball back. The Bruins have, gone plenty of help as well. Lots of offensive turnovers, but
yeah, they just need to convert those into points.
Yeah, definitely haven't taken advantage of these opportunities right now. It's time's away now. $1:23 left in the third. It's Lefebvre with the ball now. C sent it out to Hausman. Gives it back to Cole. Cole trying to find some space, puts it up, and he gets it to fall. Yeah, the majority of that Cherry Creek bench we have not seen tonight.
Yeah, I think we've only seen Helm, Mitchell, and Hand. So only 3 have been through the rotation.
That's right, we haven't seen Arden Walker. Haven't seen Thomas
Spiegelman,
Howley. Yeah, all those guys.
Ojin.
That one sent out for Unger. Gives it to Prim at the top of the key. He lays it to Walker, who gives it to Williams. 32 seconds remain here. Trying to find some space. Gives it back to Prim as Grandview trying to run out the clock once again as they did in the first half. As that one's put up, doesn't fall. So Cherry Creek has the ball here with 15 seconds left. Sebastian Cole for 3. Gets it to fall. He was actually on the line. That one will be called as 2.
Yeah, I really think he's kind of picking the pace up here. He's knocked down some contested shots, and that's...
Deep 3 there. Way short. As the buzzer sounds, that will not fall. So at the end of the third quarter, our final score is, or the score at the end of the third is Cherry Creek 34, Grandview 52. At this point, I just think that Cherry Creek is trying not to get embarrassed.
Yeah, I think they're going to try to keep their deficit below 20 for sure. They're at 18 right now, or 19?
Quick math. 19, I think, is right.
Yeah, but I think right now Bruins really need to focus on making those inside shots. Shots from the outside don't fall until you start gaining your momentum from the inside. And if they keep taking those threes from the outside, I just don't think the night's going to go very well for them.
Absolutely, that's a great way to look at it. You know, the team has to build their momentum in the inside before they go out.
Yeah, definitely.
Very well said.
Because once they start making those layups and those, like, maybe 15-foot jump shots, then, their confidence gets up and, they're in the rhythm of shooting. So, yeah.
Let's see if they can get some points here, maybe narrow down this lead a little bit.
Yeah, definitely.
Of course, and for this Bruins team, winning never, entering a fourth quarter, they've been down by as much as 20, and they've really never give up, so.
I think it'll be interesting. They just really need to push the pace and keep up with defense, because I think their defense right now is pretty crucial to, keeping this game as semi-close as it is.
Yeah, we love our Bruins, but gotta give it to them straight sometimes. As that one's tipped by Williams. Out of bounds, Bruins will keep the ball as Grandview tried to force another offensive turnover by the Bruins.
I think Coach Jertinger is really going to try to let this group kind of mold together and, get some good plays and some good possessions down. Obviously,
Grandview will have a very high seed in the playoffs. It's going to be interesting to see where the Bruins finish, inside or outside the bubble. Not looking amazing right now, though. That one given to Purchase, puts it up, can't get to fall. Bruins
in
just
their
haven't been
defense,
anything.
They do have a pretty tough league. They do have Smoky Hill, Grandview. Cherokee Trail has always put up a good fight.
Right. The Centennial League is stacked.
Yeah, they do have a big game against Overland on Wednesday, too. So.
Sebastian Cole's pushed over by Williams. Ball will be turned over as Arden Walker, here with 7:25 left in fourth, will make his first appearance. He'll go out, and Jake Lefebvre will get some rest for the first time this game. Ocha Kim give it to Jake Lefebvre there. Miles Purchase brings it up now. Sebastian Cole has transition more to the far side as Julian Hammond finds that one to fall. Nathan Mitchell now. Back out to Williams. Puts it up for 3. Can't get the fall. Hausman with the rebound. Ball did hit the top of the hoop once again. Bruins will still have the ball.
We do have some good height in there with Walker and Hausman in, and I think it'll be interesting to see what those two can do together.
That's right. Hausman is one of the tallest kids on this team, standing at 6'4". Of course, Arden Walker's been playing well in the paint all season. So put one up for 3. Chance Hausman.
First shot of the game, and he sinks it.
Gets the 3-pointer to the fall. Creek tries to force another turnover. They can't. Walker now. Tries to send it back into Prim. Gives it to McGill. McGill.
I'm really confused with these offensive fouls.
Oh, there's another one there. Creek gets the ball back.
I feel like we should have started keeping count a while ago. I think this may be a record number that I have seen.
It's now a 14-point lead.
Our Cherry Creek student section has really trickled out.
You know, to be honest, I'm not sure if they were ever really here.
That is a good point.
But it did get loud in here during that girls' game. They finished a great victory and, you know, got in there. Now tied at the top of the league with Grandview.
Yeah.
Both, I believe, 10-1 in the conference.
I think Grandview might be 11-1 now.
Grandview did pick up their first. That's right. Creek was 10-1 on every game. So yeah, they're both 11-1. Grandview's first league loss taking place here as Walker fights for the ball there, and he gets called for a foul. Arden Walker. It's called for a hold.
Cherry Creek foul number 22, Arden Walker. That is his first team's 5th.
So that's the Bruins' 5th foul of the game.
They are only down by 14, which is pretty good.
Another offensive turnover. So best case scenario here. Grandview continues with the offensive turnovers. Creek starts scoring some points down low.
Yes.
You know, time ticks down. You know, maybe start making some shots on the perimeter.
What is going on? Oh, Dane Prim actually got a technical. I think he might have been mouthing off to one of the referees, perhaps about an offensive foul.
So Prim, that's right, he is called a technical foul there. I'd like to remind you that next game for Grandview, of course, will be at Eagle Crest, and for the Bruins, it will take place Wednesday at Overland. And after that, of course, senior night once again here against Arapahoe for the Bruins. That game will be live on CCSN.
Wow, a lot of craziness just happened.
Prim not happy with that one at all.
The coach was actually on the court at one point, and I'm surprised the referees didn't say anything or do anything about it. Yeah, just a little confused with all of the offensive fouls.
It's a very interesting situation, yeah.
Yeah, I have not seen. It feels like almost every possession there is an offensive foul of some sort, and I just don't think, you know, either team are going to be able to score if, you know, the refs keep calling fouls this closely.
Right, really neither, though, are taking advantage of those opportunities.
Yeah, and I think it's partially because once the other team goes down, an offensive foul is called.
Yeah, just eye for an eye on both sides of the ball here.
Yeah.
And the Bruins have entered the bonus now.
So they definitely have that to their advantage, and they're only down by 12, so 13. My bad.
Bonus. Checking in for Grandview, number 14.
So Chance Hausman stays in the game along with Arden Walker, Sebastian Cole, Miles Purchase, and Julian Hammond.
Julian Hammond has the opportunity to shrink this lead to like about 11.
Yes.
And he does just that. Or 12.
Creek gets the ball back. Sorry, he did shoot his first free throw before that timeout.
If they are able to score here, they are essentially able to make it to a 10-point lead or even single digits potentially.
Bruins still certainly in this game.
Yeah, for sure. They've shown a lot of grittiness and fighting, and they're really trying to get back in there.
Bastion Cole now. Julian Hammond for three. Can't get to fall. Now, you know, with the lead cutting down, I think if Creek doesn't start trying to push anything or force anything here.
Yeah, and Grandview's really trying to slow things down. I think they feel some pressure from the Bruins, most definitely.
Walker is fouled there. Foul called on Miles Purchase.
Thomas Hawley will check back in. I think this is the first time we'll be seeing him tonight.
He goes out for Sebastian Cole, so yeah, that's right. Hawley, first time seeing him. Let's see if the Bruins get the bench more involved now.
Yeah, I think they need to give some of their starters a break if they potentially are able to, you know, cut the lead.
See if Jonah Strain checks into this game at some point too.
Yeah, I don't think we've seen Ojin either yet, so.
Ojin, a crowd favorite.
Most definitely, but I don't know what happened to our student section tonight.
Miles Purchase drives. He tries to sell a foul there. See, just slides to the floor.
It looked tipped, to be honest. I think it should have been Bruins' ball.
Only goes to Grandview. 15-point lead for them, 4:47 left in this game.
They're only down by 15, and I think they really do have the potential to make this game much closer.
As Walker fouled there, he'll go to the line. As Grandview now enters the bonus.
Purchase his second, team seventh. Grandview shooting 1-1.
That did look like a bit of a slide to me, but maybe the foul was before.
So both these teams now in the bonus.
LeFavor's head back to the line too.
Probably going for Arden Walker.
Yeah, I think so too.
That's right. So LeFabre does check in for Arden Walker.
Oh.
Just kidding.
Chance Hausman
checking out of the game. Jake LeFabre going back in.
I think this was the least amount of minutes we saw Hausman play this game.
Didn't knock down that three-pointer, though.
Yeah.
That was exciting.
Mm-hmm. And I am pretty surprised by that. He's been a pretty big asset to this team defensively and, can get stops and rebounds.
Purchase trying to make some space. Gives it to Hammond. Hammond with the drive. Puts it up. And one. Yes.
Count the basket by Julian Hammond III. Follows by number 4, Levi Nombro from Grandview.
And Sebastian Cole will check back into the game. This time, Arden Walker will be checking out.
Number 0, Sebastian Cole.
Hammond completes the three-point play. As Creek now bringing on that full-court press. So they back off a little bit here.
Leon Ramiro is going to check back in, and I think the Bruins really need to focus on, stopping him from scoring, for sure.
Absolutely. He's been a big part of Grandview's play tonight.
Mm-hmm.
As Walker drives. Gave that one to McGill. He was denied, but he gets it back. Lays that one in, but LeFabre denied him there on that first attempt. That was
a pretty good block.
That was a big one there.
It was pretty clean, too.
As Cole is fouled. And he'll go to the line to shoot the 1-1.
Team's 10th. Cherry Creek is shooting 2. Sebastian Cole.
Sebastian Cole makes his first. As Helch checks back to the game for the Bruins. That second one is missed. Grandview sending up some offense here around. Grandview's been working the perimeter well all night. The drive now sends it back to the other side of the paint as McGill just makes another one. He's just been jumping right over all these Bruin defenders.
Yeah, he's pretty strong for this team, and he definitely has the height advantage over a lot of them. So
as Hammond's fouled there, he'll go back to the line.
That is his third. Julian Hammond III is shooting 2.
Hammond makes his first. 16-point lead?
Yeah. I think they've been doing pretty well defensively. There are a lot of things they still need to work on for sure.
Hammond knocks down a second.
But they're showing a lot of potential, possibly for a far run in the state tournament.
Absolutely. It's Creek bringing back down this press. And it worked as Purchase got that rebound. And then fell out of bounds. Grandview gets the ball. Man, as soon as they thought they got it working,
yeah,
didn't work there. 3:07 remains here in the fourth.
Yeah, Grandview's just responding to like every single time Creek may or may not, decrease their deficit, yeah. And I think they just have an answer for everything Creek does, and it's kind of showing at this point.
Just continue to dominate this Creek team all season.
But I definitely think that their deficit has decreased by almost half, which just shows how much this Creek team has improved and how much more they might have prepared for this.
Yeah, they lost by 26 that first time.
This time it's only 15, so
shown some improvement, which is good from this team.
Yeah, and
we like to see that.
And I think if they really focus on the fundamentals and focus on the details of every game, I think they do have a big potential far run for them in the state tournament. So we'll see if they make it in there and see what their rankings are. And I'm assuming they'll have a first game.
Yeah.
Maybe not a bye.
But yeah, Creek is checking in, I think, top 25.
Yeah, definitely, for sure.
In the state. I think it was around 23 this week.
And I feel like their standings are just a little off sometimes because they're playing some pretty tough teams compared to other leagues. So I think we always have to consider that when we're thinking about, rankings and stuff.
Cole puts one up for three. Short once again. Hasn't been really able to find his arc all night. So Miles Purchase definitely trying to force some turnovers here. That one given to Walker. He's fouled. He'll go to the line as Creek picks up their 8th.
I think a Grandview player is down.
Chance Hausman, get ready. Check back into the game.
I feel like Miles Purchase is a very strong player.
He'll go in for Purchase.
Or maybe not now. But Purchase, he really, even, if they're losing by a lot, he still shows a lot of fire and is really willing to work hard for his Bruins. Grandview player's down, actually. Don't know what happened.
Yeah, not quite sure. So both the teams will go to their benches. 2:41.
Left.
No.
15 points.
Yep.
I think this is a pretty low-scoring game for the Bruins.
Yeah, absolutely. Earlier on that season, scoring upper 60s and 70s. And that first game against Boulder, scored 73. So.
Last time they played Grandview scored 73, so they've definitely held them lower than that. But they're scoring right around where they scored last time. Last time they scored 47, and we're at 46 right now.
See if the Bruins can hit the 50s.
I think they will. 2 minutes is plenty of time. 2 minutes.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
4 points, 2 buckets.
And I don't know. It feels like basketball is a pretty unpredictable sport, and anything can happen within just a short period of time.
Absolutely.
It just matters about who's in and, what the refs think of everything.
They're the one deciding the ball game out here. To be honest. So Walker will come out of the game. I believe that he was the one fouled, so he will not shoot.
Chance Hausman's back in for the Bruins, getting some late minutes.
Pierre will shoot for him. Knocks down his first.
Our small student section is showing a lot.
Passion.
Yeah.
Misses the second.
But he gets the rebound, which is pretty impressive.
Gives it to McGill, who backs it out to Ramiro.
And I think Grandview's really trying to slow their game down now.
As travel's called, Creek gets the ball back as the trend of offensive turnovers continues.
Yeah.
Cole trying to find some space, gives it to Arden Walker. Walker to Hammond.
I think Hausman has a mismatch. I think he should use it to his advantage. Or not
He gives it to Walker, puts it up.
Way off. Ooh.
Hausman.
Another offensive foul.
What is going on here?
I'm pretty sure Hausman had the ball.
Hausman had the ball. He somehow got called for the foul. His 4th of the game. Basketball's a weird game. It's what we're learning tonight.
4th of the game. That's just odd.
So Dombro will shoot.
Grandview shooting 1-1.
Couldn't get to fall. And another foul called.
I think it's on Grandview this time.
And the ball will go to the other side of the court so that Cherry Creek can shoot.
It is just confusing right now. You know, anytime that whistle blows, I don't know who the foul is going to go to.
It's Thomas Hallie will shoot his first shot of the night. Here, very late, 2 minutes and 9 seconds left in the 4th. He misses his first. Bruins haven't really knocked down their shots on the line tonight either, as we saw earlier in the game. Jana Van Guyen had a little bit of trouble with that as well. Now I'm couldn't fall either. Ramiro brings this one up. 2 minutes left. Grandview just got to try to close this one out. Dombro now. Set down low for Pierre. And foul called. So Pierre will shoot.
Yeah, I feel like at this point, Grandview's been playing pretty consistently, and it's going to be kind of hard to come back from a 16-point deficit.
Absolutely, as Davey Ham will check into the game.
Chance Hasman will take a seat again. We didn't really see a lot of him tonight, and I was actually pretty surprised because Grandview was a pretty big game, and he gets some pretty big minutes against some pretty good teams. I know that he guarded Kenny Foster at times, so, I mean, #1 player in the state, and, you know, I think it was just tough for him tonight.
Kenny came in here and just absolutely destroyed these Bruins, too.
Yeah. I think they did put up a good fight against them, though, for sure. I think at one point they were only down by 7, so.
Yeah, so as McGill couldn't get that on the fall, gets late on second chance. Sebastian Cole puts it up. Couldn't get to fall. Walker with the offensive rebound. Tries to find some space. Couldn't get to go. And Davey Hand will get that one to fall in.
We'll see Ojin and Jonah check in for the Bruins.
So Ojin Kim will finally get some minutes here. 1:20 left. Ojin Kim. And, of course, Jonah Strang getting ready to check into the game. Fortunately, there's
1:20 left, and
not too many people chanting Ojin's name because of the crowd here, but we can surely hear it.
Yeah. And I feel like even though Ojin doesn't get as many minutes as he probably hopes, he does put in a lot of effort in the time he's in. And oftentimes he gets a lot of offensive charges, so maybe we'll get a call for that. I wouldn't be surprised if we did. But yeah.
Yeah, Ojin a very hard worker. Of course, his senior year, his first varsity season on this team. But yeah, as we said,
he's been working hard, and I think when he's in, he really does put in a lot of effort, and it really shows. And I feel like he's slowly starting to earn his minutes towards the end of his senior year.
You know, that first game against Boulder, he made a layup and got fouled, so he got the and one, and he was very, very excited to have that opportunity. Didn't get the free throw to go, as he's not made a free throw all season.
He's just a passionate player.
But yeah, very passionate, very animated.
That's a very good way to put it.
Told me earlier he wasn't really expecting to play tonight after he missed 3 days of practice and was sick during the last game. Sure, he's happy to get some minutes, though.
Yeah, definitely. I feel like even though the smallest amount of minutes, you can still make a pretty big impact for your team. But I do not think Grandview is taking out their starters, or at least Leon Ramiro and Levi Dombro.
So that one's laid straight in by Ramiro.
Yeah.
See if Ojin Kim can put some points on the board for the Bruins.
He really communicates well with his team.
He has it now.
Good defensive player for sure. Really sticking to the fundamentals.
Set back out is turned over by the Bruins as Unger will bring it down and slow it down. 43 seconds remain.
Our cheerleaders are still really cheering for our Bruins.
They have the spirit.
Yeah, definitely. Our varsity team, I believe, is in Florida for their nationals, so good luck to them.
So Colorado high school basketball play, regular season play, will end on Friday and Saturday. So the state championship bracket will be coming out this weekend. That's something that we'll look forward to seeing, as
yeah, definitely.
Leo Pierre doesn't get that first one to fall. 36 seconds left here in the fourth. It's going to be very interesting, sir, where these Bruins end up, because right now it appears that they're going to drop to 10 and 11.
Yeah.
But they do have an opportunity of 2 more games to finish 12 and 11.
They do have a tough Overland matchup on Wednesday, but they did bring a win home that one time they did play them, which was a big upset. But they will be playing Overland at home this time.
As Ojin lays that one in. There we go, Ojin. I like it.
Yeah.
14 seconds remained. 11 seconds out as Grandview will run out this clock. Creek going for a steal there. So 3 seconds. As time will expire, that will do it at the Kirby Lyle Gymnasium. Our final score is Cherry Creek 50, Grandview 67. As predicted, Grandview dominated from start to finish. Of course, in that first quarter, they jumped out to that 12-point lead. There was really no looking back there.
Yeah, definitely. So Grandview will go home with a win tonight. And you can catch the boys again, or the Cherry Creek boys again, on Wednesday against Overland. And they will have senior night on Friday against Arapahoe for both girls and boys.
That's right. So for Benjamin Paris alongside Chloe Kim.
Chloe Park.
I'm so sorry. Chloe Park and our entire CCSA crew. We'll see you next time.